Harry was furious and acted on behalf of King Charles to punish the Sussexes. Charles, the son, is ready to destroy the pen, and the royal princess acts. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. With just 3 months to go until the most important day of King Charles's entire life, everyone is thinking about their peppers. People are wondering what superstar acts will appear, but the biggest challenge of all is still the king's youngest son, Harry. Charles has been waiting for this day for almost a century, and everyone around him confirms that he desperately wanted it to happen. The king reportedly tasked his sister with looking after Harry to help calm things down after rumors emerged that Harry had plans for his own coronation. Just a girl. Now US TV network CNBC are paying Harry to be a special guest on their coronation coverage, something Charles hopes to stop. If reports come out that the Sussexes were banned from the balcony despite still being on the road, the coronation is planned to take place on Archie's birthday and Harry's famous red mist will be in full effect. This is coming from a source who admits that there is every chance that he is considering a media role for the coronation because it could make him a lot of money, and also it's the perfect chance for him to overshadow his father's whole event. Considering the circumstances, some royal spies are saying that Charles has decided that it is time to unleash and on Harry. She is exactly the right person to have a good long chat with him, considering she's the sort who won't be drawn in by his. This is coming from an insider who knows that while Harry and don't often see eye to eye, she is hoping he'll play nice out of respect for his friendship with her daughter and son-in-law. Mike Tinda, Harry could not be reached by phone, so Charles asked him to visit him urgently. He believed that and was the only person who could understand him. Now, a source confirms that and is more than happy to take control of the situation. Harry has not revealed whether he and Meghan plan to attend the event, and Charles hopes they will be persuaded to go. He really wanted his American son and grandson to spend his big day there. He needs to present a united front and show it to the whole world. This family feud has eluded them, but the problem is that Harry is so desperate for attention that he does everything. He says anything to get people to pay attention to him. Harry made the same mistake when he gave his life as a working king when he was still a working king. He had people who truly respected him and cared about him, and there were people who instructed Harry on what to say and, more importantly, what not to say. And when Harry moved in, he was the most famous royal renegade in the land. He actually had a hunch after what Meg said, but of course things have changed now. After Meghan walked out with him, Harry is laughing and he just looks crazy. It's hard to even figure out what Harry meant. He's so unpredictable and so hard to predict at the moment. But what we do know is that Harry and Meghan lied about basically everything after they left their roles as royals. It seems like Meghan is the only one who can do this right now, as she may be writing about everything he does as she plans to escape from her marriage. Meghan just hopes that the emotional problems will lead to a more serious divorce after Harry leaves. But no matter what happens, the family will never believe Harry again. Harry now claims he was flying the plane close to his father's car and decided to change course before the plane hit his father's car. It's one of the craziest things he's ever done. I don't think she has any brain cells in her head, at least none that work. He wants everyone to believe that he is capable of killing his father. Honestly, it's time to lock Harry up in some mental institution. He needs it now. Most people believe that Harry suffers from mental illness and that despite his excellent education, he is not very intelligent, but he is still addicted to drugs since he was a teenager and is really out of control. But all this was swept under the carpet. In fact, I think Harry is far worse than someone with actual mental illness. And like Meghan Markle, Harry is not a very good person, but Meghan is much worse than Harry and she wants to destroy the royal family everywhere. And when she's done with Harry, she'll destroy him too. All of them pretending to be children and all the lies they told about racism, she would blame Harry and live on this lie as long as possible. You couldn't believe everything Harry said. Both he and Meghan are liars and emotionally unstable. I think they are both out of their minds and would want to get themselves into trouble if Meghan and Harry were as smart as they say they are. They created all this chaos for themselves. I mean, if Harry and Meghan had even an iota of intelligence, they would realize that every time they open their mouths, people already know they're lying and they just make themselves look like a couple of idiots. See, it looks like Harry is having a nervous breakdown, and it's kind of scary that this is allowed to go on for such a long time without anyone really delving into his psychological state to make sure that he didn't put anyone in the UK at risk, and also to make sure that the other soldiers he was deployed with were not in a lot of danger because of Harry's craziness. Now, for a long time I have been saying that Harry is and has been a spoiled brat ever since he was a teen. But the stuff we are hearing and seeing now, in my opinion, is scary. Harry really is a danger to himself and other people both in the UK and in the US because he cannot shut his mouth. He put the whole world at risk. Harry needs a full evaluation by the world's best psychiatrists, and depending on what they come up with, Harry needs serious psychiatric treatment. I mean, Harry has this massive meltdown and he needs help. Meghan and Harry should both have good psychological tests to make sure they are suitable parents, because it seems like they are really feeding each other's disease. If Harry wants to live as a free man in the United States, he will have to undergo a thorough medical examination and a comprehensive psychiatric evaluation. When you anger foreign countries, you put everyone at risk. Harry needs to understand that his actions have consequences. And you know that he is not the only important person in this world. Harry put his own country, America, the invisible children in the whole world in danger because of such a fool. Please revoke his visa and stay in the United States pending this evaluation. We, the American people, must demand that our country and people be protected from someone like Harry and you. What do you think of Harry and his family? Please let me know what you think in the comments section below, and we can discuss it in the royal family too. If you think my video is useful, don't hesitate to like and share it with your friends and family members who want it anytime if you want Princess Diana channel to get more updates in the future. Thanks for watching, hope you have a great day and see you in the next videos.